Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be creating the piston in Fusion 360. So let's get started. So first thing we need to do is go to a new design, and that's where I am right now. So I'm going to sketch. I'm going to choose that plane there. I'm going to just do a 2-point rectangle. So literally just like that, and give this rectangle some dimensions. I'm going to do 11 here, and this side I'm going to do 25. Okay, I'm going to do 25 here. Okay, and now what we need to do, we just need to create some piston ring seats, where the piston ring sits in the groove, some grooves basically. So we need to go to line. I'm just gonna roughly land it there, just like that, just like that. Okay, we'll do a trim. We'll go here and trim that, and then trim that one. Okay, brilliant. So now what we need to do, we need to give it some dimensions. First thing is we're going to do that here, which is 1.5, I believe. Yeah, that's 1.5, and it is 1.5. Okay, so we're going to give an equal constraints, equal to that, and that is equal to that. Okay, guys. So that's equal to this and this. So all these are equal, going to be exactly the same. And we're going to have that part here will be 1 millimeter. So we'll do 1 mil here, 1 mil. Okay, and we'll do equal constraints to that. Okay, brilliant. And now what we need to do is we need to do that one here, which is going to be 1 mil as well, I think, or is it? No, it's, oh yeah, sorry, 0.7. So it's 0.7 mil. Okay, and we're going to do an equal constraint. Select that, equal to that, and select that, equal to that. Okay guys, and roughly there it looks about okay. Just apart from we need to give a dimension to this bit here, which is going to be 4 mil. Okay, brilliant. So now it's fully defined. Yeah, it's all fully defined, no problem. So what we need to do now, we're going to do a 3-point arc. But before I do that, I want to just show you something, guys. Here, you see all these constraints, yeah? Sometimes it gets in the way and it's just annoying sometimes. So what you can do, you can simply just go down here, show constraints, and uncheck that, and it just comes out, so it goes off, so which is brilliant. So what we need to do now is go to 3-point arc, create an arc just about right about there. Just doesn't matter what size, because we're gonna give it some values in a minute. So from this point to this point, we're gonna make that 3 mil, and from this point to this point, we'll make that 3 mil. Okay, guys, so that's good. And now what we need to do, we need to give this arc a radius of, I think it was 12 mil. 12 mil, yeah, that's it, 12 mil. So after you've done that, just come up here and do a trim this bit here, and voila, there you go, boom. Oh, looking good. Actually, in fact, I want to make that shoulder a little bit shorter, so 2 mil. Actually, I want to make that 2 mil. Okay, guys, so we get this. So the next step now is to do an extrusion. An extrusion, sorry, not an extrusion. Apologize. It's a revolve, and it's going to be a revolve boss. And that can obviously here when you select revolve, it already selects the profile for you, whole profile. And now what you need to select now is the axis. What axis you want it to be revolved around. So I want it to be revolved around the Z axis, which is that one there, and there it is. Alright, so if it comes like that, just go down here, visual style, and do, so visual style, and do shaded with visible, sort of visible edges only, okay? Not wireframe, it would look like that, guys. If you, yeah, so wireframe with hidden edges, wire with visible edges only, and you know, you can just play with this, see whatever you like. But obviously this is standard. So all right, so now what we need to do, we need to create a profile here. So we're going to go to sketch, select the plane there. So you're looking at the piston like that, and you have the front view. So you look like that. So now what we need to do, we need to create a circle, and we're going to land the circle just right there, and have it. We're going to do a 3-point arc. Just stand there, go up here, and then just do a 3-point arc. So that's just one, right about there, and then we'll give this arc, have it this point horizontal to this point, that's fine, and then we have a tangent to this circle here. Okay, and that circle, will make that circle, I believe it's 9 mil. Yeah, that's a 9 mil circle right there. Okay, just gonna proportion, which is very rude, I think, from that circle. Anyway, we'll do a vertical constraint, select the point and that point, and it just stays in place. It's not going to move, it's just going to move up and down, which is fine. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need to give a dimension from the center of the circle to the very tip of the piston, the very top of the piston. So you need to do that, and it's going to be 19.2 mil. Okay, which is great. Right there, lands it right there, looking good. I love it. Oh, good. All right, so let's see about this. I don't like this. So what we need to do, select that point and just fix. So have it fixed in place. Let's see if it works. It does work. Okay, good. Okay, guys. So it's fixed in place, which is good. So now we need to do a dimension from this point to this point. Okay, that's already done because it's fixed in place. Okay, so you see this point here, this is the center of this 3-point arc. That's the center. Like, imagine this is a full circle, this arc here, that's the center of it. Okay, so select that point and then go up to the middle here and do a dimension of going to be 14 mil. Try 14 mil. That is brilliant right there. Okay, guys, so now what we need to do is we need to create a center line, which is, well, a construction line really. So we'll just select that and do construction line. Sorry guys, I need to delete this because something just went wrong. Okay, so we need to create a construction line down the center. So around there. This is an important thing, guys. This is important. This sketch is very important, especially this dimension here. You know, this is important. So you need to get this like almost spot on, well, perfect basically. So you need to work out this properly. Anyway, so we need to do a mirror. We'll select that line. Actually, before we do a mirror, we need to create, go to this point, go down, cross, take this off, go back, and making construction lines. Okay, so you just go like that. Sorry guys. Down at the bottom, go across and down the middle here. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so you get this sort of profile. Okay, this profile. So we need to trim that out. Okay, trim that one out as well, and trim that out. I'm sorry, guys. I need to go back. Okay, so we need to trim that out. Okay, and now we need to do a mirror. Okay, but before we do a mirror, I want to make this point vertical to this point. Okay, so it doesn't move, and we'll get a perfect mirror. Okay, so go mirror, select that line, that line, that line, and that line here, and obviously we select nothing over here. Okay, and the mirror line is going to be that, and we click OK. And now we'll see here that this is profile here now, so we need to do a trim. I'm going to trim that out, and voila, I get this profile here, which is brilliant. This is exactly how I want it. So what we need to do now, we'll do an extrude cut. So extrude, and go to extrude symmetrical, symmetrical whole length, and then we're going to do a cut, just like that. Okay guys, brilliant. So now what we need to do, we need to create some also another sketches and profiles here for the con rod mount. Okay, so that's where the con rod, the connecting rod, is going to be mounted to the piston or attached to the piston. So we need to work that one out as well. So we need to go to origin and then select that plane there, right click, create a sketch. Okay, so you get this. That's good. So what we need to do is very simple, guys. Very simple. We need to do center rectangle from this point, roughly about there, and we're going to give it some dimension. I'm going to select that circle. Come on. Okay, so select that one here. Give it it's a 6 mil. Oh, that's a perfect guess. Okay. Yeah, we'll give this dimension of 17. Okay, that's got right there. That's good. Okay, so we're done with that profile here. What we need to do another profile, another sketch, which is going to be center rectangle again. It's going to be here. Okay. Try and make it like, snap in place there. And once it snaps in place, click on that point and make it fixed so it doesn't move, because I hate it when it moves. It ruins my sketches. Okay, so from this, sorry guys, from the center of here to the center of here is going to be 11, which is spot on. Okay, so that's fine. It's 11 mil. Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, I will have it here. Oh, come on. Okay, so I will have this line here up there and have that 5.3. Okay, brilliant. That's fine there. Okay, so around here, I'm going to do a mirror. I'm going to select that center rectangle there and mirror line. I'm going to select, you see, I want it to be this side here, so I'm going to select that plane here and click OK. And that is it, I believe. Okay, so what we need to do now, we need to do a select that profile, the middle profile here, and do an extrude. I'm going to do an extrude cut. It's going to be one direction, and is going to be 13 mil. 13 mil, I believe. Yeah, 14 mil, 14 mil. That's brilliant. Okay, so we need to go back to our previous sketches because they disappeared all of a sudden, which is very easy. Sketches, under sketches here, the little arrow, click on that and click on the last sketch here. You see this little eye with a line going across it? You need to check that on and everything turns back on again, which is brilliant. Okay, select that, do a extrude cut, and then select that one as well, and then just drag upwards. I'm going to drag up to 13 up here as well. Okay, so now it looks beautiful. I don't want these sketches anymore. I don't want to see them. Don't delete them, just hide them, because obviously you need them. Otherwise you would delete the feature and you will get like errors and everything. Just hide them, don't delete them. Okay, so now I get this sort of profile here, very simple profile, very simple look. Okay, so brilliant. So what I need to do, I need to go up here, create actually before I create a fillet, I'm gonna select this, I'm gonna select here, do create a sketch, and I'm gonna do a circle. Okay, so guys, the circle has to be concentric with that half a circle there, or radius there. With that radius has to be concentric, so it has to be in the middle of that. Okay, so if you just go over around here, you will see this little circle there. That means you're perfectly in the center of this radius. Yeah, but if you can't do that, that's a very simple way of doing it. If you don't have that, that little circle there where the mouse is, it's fine. Just do a circle anywhere, and then do a concentric constraints. Select the circle that you just made, and then select that arc there, or that radius there, and it just lands in it. Okay, guys, it just lands right in it. Okay, so we need to give this a dimension of 5 mil. Okay, come on, my computer. I know it's slow, but it shouldn't be that slow. Okay, sorry guys, I'm talking to the computer. Alright, so now what we need to do, select that profile there, and then do an extrude, and then obviously have it extrude cut. Just don't change anything. See this arrow there? Just, actually, you know what? Go back, select that, and then do an extrude, and don't touch anything else. Just go to the back here and select that bit here, and automatically knows there is a material on the way, so automatically knows that you want to cut, not to add, unless you state here I want to add material, like join. If I do join, it will just add this bit there, basically it adds it all the way through, but I don't want to add, I just want to cut, so it will cut through. This is exactly how I want it. Okay guys, so this is it for that, and now we need to do a fillet. We're going to do a fillet here, and the fillet is going to be, I think it's 2 mil, 2 mil, isn't it? It's 2 mil. Let's try. Yeah, it's 2 millimeter here. But in fact, I want to select both together, so instead of having too many features, I'm just going to have like try and combine as much as I can in one feature. So I'm going to do 2 mil. So you get this fillet here. It just sort of like rounds it up a little bit and makes it look pretty in a way. And I'm going to do a also a fillet here. Select that. Select everything that is not selected, like on these edges here. Select that, and then select that, select that, select that. Okay guys, just try and select it all, so see how it goes. I think it looks alright like that, yeah. Okay, I think I've selected them all. Okay, so let's just play around with it. You want to put 0.4 mil, you want to put 0.5 mil, but don't go too high, but you just use 0.4. I think 0.4 is the best, really. So yeah, right, and then click OK, and this is what you get. And I'm going to do another fillet in there. The fillet, select that profile as well, and just drag out until it sort of like rounds up both ends in a way. Okay, so sort of like 3 mil. 3 mil I think is brilliant. That's a 3 mil right there, which is good. Okay, so this is exactly how it would look like roughly. Okay, so I think there's one more thing we need to do in a way. I think there's one more thing, which is called, we need to do a C-clip, like retention here, like a little groove. We want to create a groove here and a groove here for the C-clip, for the gudging pin, to hold the gudging pin in place. So yeah. What we need to do, we need to go to inspect, and make sure you select section analysis. This is a very cool tool, very powerful tool, and select that plane. Actually no, yeah, I'm going to select that plane there. Okay, and it cuts it right in that. You see this area where we're going to do the groove, the circle or the hole. So it cuts that in half lengthwise, yeah, and then you just click OK. So it like straight view, and then go up here and do sketch, and then select that plane there. That's fine, and then go up here Obviously guys, if you're gonna actually produce this component, like really make this piston, you have to define every single sketch. You have to really define everything. It's, I can't stress enough how important this is if you're gonna actually produce this part. So I'm gonna do 2-point rectangle, and I'll come here and I drag down roughly about there, and then I'm going to deselect it, and I'm going to go up here and do fix. I'm going to go up here and do fix. Okay guys, and I'm going to come down here and do a dimension here, which is so much. No, that's not right. Go back. Let me try this again. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, so that's going to be 55.55. Okay, that's okay, and that's about it really. Okay, so now what we need to do, let me try and give this a dimension as well. The depth of that is going to be 0.5. Okay, right there. Okay, so guys, this is what you get right there. So now, obviously, I want to revolve this around this. So I sort of want a center line here or a construction line to revolve this around it. So there is a very easy way to go. So finish sketch. So you've done the sketching. Go to construct up here, this one here, and go to access through cylinder or cone or torus, whatever you want to call it. So face. So select that and then go to face, and then when it's highlighted here, just select that bit there or that bit there, but I'll select that. Okay, so you get this construction line down the middle, dotted line, whatever it is, and don't worry, it's still there, it just moved out of your way for some reason. So it moved out of your way. So if you want to drag it, you can, make it longer, make it smaller, but it doesn't really matter if it's here because it's still in the center of this circle. Okay guys, so do a revolve. It already selected the profile for us, and then just select the axis line. So axis will be that one, profile will be that one there, and it selected it for us, and yeah, all good. So now what we need to do is click OK, and now you'll get this groove down the middle somewhere here. Yeah, okay. So now what we need to do, we need to make this groove also the opposite side as well. We need to make it the opposite side. And instead of redoing the whole thing again, it's very simple. Just go up to mirror, select your last feature, just select mirror and select your last feature, which is that one, and then go down here and do mirror plane, select that one, highlight that, sorry, and then select the plane where it's the opposite here. So this is here and this is the opposite, so obviously I'm going to choose that plane. It's going to go this side. Obviously if you chose that plane, it's not going to really go anywhere. It's not even going to be visible, I don't think. So yeah, so that's it. And then click OK, and this is what you get. So now guys, you want to get out of this section view, or all this. So you want to get out of this section analysis. So what you need to do is very simple. Go up here in this tree here and go to analysis, and then just see this eye, click on that eye, and it will hide it away. And if you want to come back again, boom, back, off, on, off. So yeah, this is very cool, very powerful stuff there. Alright, so you see this construction line there, I don't want it anymore. Don't delete it, just simply hide it. It's going to be here, axes here. So just hide it. Okay guys, just hide it. Don't delete anything, just hide them. If you know you're not going to cause a problem to the design, just hide them. Hide them, got nothing to lose. So anyway, this is a piston here guys. It's all done, alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you liked the video. please show me some support by subscribing, sharing, liking the videos, and drop me some comments. If you've got any questions, please ask. I'm here to answer your questions. So thank you very much, guys, for watching, and goodbye.